Hey, it's time for another episode of What to Do with CFW. Today I'll be going through the program Showtime. Today's date is July 4th, 2014. First thing I'd like to mention is you have to be on custom firmware to be able to use Showtime. One quick way to tell is if you have this install package files option here. If you don't have that on the games column, you're probably not on custom firmware. Okay, so let's get to it. Showtime is a program where you could stream television, TV shows, and movies, just like on your computer or XBMC programs. First thing I'm going to go through is sometimes you have problems streaming. I'm expecting you've already used Navi-X on Showtime, and you may have experienced some errors such as not enough, unable to allocate enough RAM, and other errors, maybe even skips a little bit over time. So what I do if that starts happening, go into the settings option. In general, there's an option to clear all metadata. Now, if you clear all the metadata, it will forget where you've finished your last movie. Maybe you stopped a movie halfway. That's the type of thing that it'll remember. So clear that because it's not really necessary information. You can always seek to the place in your movie. So that's that. Another thing is that you see I have many favorites in my playlist. I'll get to that in a moment. So let's go into Navi-X. I'll show you one thing I like to do is just to search what's most popular in the last 24 hours. And if I happen to find something I like, a playlist or something, maybe I speak Scandinavian, I speak Finnish, so I want to save some Finnish channels. I'd like to save this playlist. Here I'll press triangle and I'll add Scandinavian channels to my home screen. Now if I go back to my home screen, I'll see that I have this new icon, Scandinavian channels, and instead of browsing through what's popular, I can get it right away as a favorite. Now, let's say I want to delete or erase these favorites. You can also go there to the favorite and click triangle and remove the Scandinavian channels. Or you can go into the settings and you can edit your bookmarks like this. So go to Scandinavian channels, press X, and then I could just delete it like this. Another great thing about Showtime is that it'll play media off a NTFS hard drive as opposed to FAT32 hard drive. It'll play from both. So I have a NTFS 2 terabyte hard drive plugged in. Let's put it in, and I'll show you that it browses the folders just the same as it would a FAT32. Also, it'll play movies that have MKV format, and most any format it'll play. Another great thing is that you could stream Twitch TV. You could watch people playing video games on Twitch. Rather than going to the Twitch icon itself, what I tend to do is I go to the search, and maybe I'll search for a game I like to watch, which is typically Metal Gear, because there's a lot of great cutscenes in there. And hopefully United's playing. I'll check the live streams. Hey, United's playing. What do you know? Who's on? 3Dog. I saw him yesterday. In any case, so it's great for all kinds of things, especially the fact that you don't have any advertisements in it. Another thing I'd like to show you is that all the things you can install. For example, I have Subtitles, Open Subtitles installed. If you go to Browse Available Apps, it'll automatically give you a list of applications you can install, and Open Subtitles is one of them. Okay, here I'll demonstrate using the subtitles from playing a movie from my hard drive. I'll open the NTFS drive, and I'll open a movie I've been watching recently, Blade Runner. And whether you're streaming it or playing from the hard drive, Showtime will find out what movie you're playing, and it'll add the subtitles. So while you're playing a movie, just click the triangle button and go to subtitle tracks, and if there's a subtitle file that's associated with it already in the hard drive, it'll pull it up. And also it'll browse online, so if I want to learn some Finnish while I'm watching some movies, I could put Finnish subtitles on.
They write them down for you.
The tortoise lays on its back, its belly baking in the hot sun,
Yeah,
beating its legs
good
trying
luck.
to turn itself
Okay,
over,
so
but it
also
can't.
let's say the subtitles are off a bit. You have some more settings if you press triangle. Below you have subtitles, and you can add delay to the subtitles.
Why is that, Leon?
Take or remove the delay. Same thing with the audio. Typically the audio is very on, right on with the video. But if you need to change it, here it is. There's also some video settings you can change here. If you want to zoom, you can manually zoom, and so on.
Shall we continue?
Describe him.
Another thing you could do is there's updates available for Showtime. Just go up to the top and click on Open Download Page, and automatically you'd be taken to the download page. Just click X immediately and it'll start the installation for you. It's a relatively quick and painless process. Also, there are sometimes not complete versions or testing builds that are released. There's an option that you could change in the settings to allow for the testing updates to be installed. So I use Showtime for streaming television shows. Let's say I come home late and I want to watch what was on prime time. I'll use it for that. I like to watch Twitch TV, people playing video games, because I don't have time to play video games myself so much. And playing media off my hard drive. So my media center, I have my hard drive plugged into my PlayStation 3, and I can play my movies directly off that. That's it, I think, for now. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments below. Thanks again for watching. Have a nice day.